We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:07.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the left fielder.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Corey Seeger.
Here's Corey Seeger. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone. A solo home run for Corey Seeger. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Mccutchen, and no one will track it down. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first.
For the Phillies,
And the pitch.
Andrew McCutchen.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late.
Bellinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. There's Seeger. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Will.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Will Smith, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 2 for 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
So now to the plate, Trevor Bauer. No balls and a strike to count. Lux, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A., who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Alec Bowman checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The average coming in still over the 400 mark. 5 homers and 25 driven in. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And he fouls this one off. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it in is Mccutchen now for route number 2. Standing in, Corey Seeger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Harper retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch of the at-bat. Brad Miller comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Miller is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
First pitch on its way. Zach Wheeler is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Segura fields it cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2.
That's out.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And he lays off there 1-0. Fouled away. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Can't do much with that one, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, Gavin Lux. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. 2-0 now. And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
Count is 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. 2-2.
2 balls.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Trevor Bauer is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Nope.
Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in, Alec Bowman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Corey Seeger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So striding forward now, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Roman Quinn will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And the Phillies are into the hit column. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
0-1 the count. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, all tied at 1. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game as a pitch.
Here it comes. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Lays off. 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
Stepping in, Alec Bowman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. A.J. Pollock is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
There's a fastball right down Broadway. Vince Velasquez is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The windup and the 0-1. Velasquez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor.
Sheldon Noisy will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This is skied into short left center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Austin Barnes will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Playing second base, number 15, Austin Barnes.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Nelson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Out into right center. Well hit. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Next at the plate will be Seeger, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Mookie Betts. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Standing in, Max Muncy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count now a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Batting in the 6th, number 74, Kenley.
Adam Hazley will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Jansen is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Andrew Mccutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike. One and 1 to Andrew Mccutchen.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
The first baseman, number 73.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Andrew Mccutchen. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Philadelphia used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Vince Velasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.